Hey, joining us now on the Marmy Rock Show, good friend of the Rock Show, I will say former Golden Horns Award-winning, shiprocked band playing Clinton from Another Lost Years here. It's always good to talk to him. Clinton, welcome back to the show.
What up, what up? Hey, man, thanks for chatting with me today.
Yeah, man, I was, looking around in the world of rock and roll yesterday, and I happened to notice that you guys are really starting to hit the road heavy again, so I thought I'd get you on the phone and talk about that. So tell us a little bit about the tour that you're about to embark on.
Man, it's a big one. We've taken a lot of time off to work on the new album, so we've just been doing some weekend stuff, maybe 2-3 days in a row, but we're getting ready to jump back out. We're going to do 25 shows in 28 days, cover 7,000 miles, go from Seattle to coast is what we're doing. Seattle to South Carolina and back up. It's gonna be a beast, man.
So give us a little bit more of the specifics of the tour. Who's on the tour with you? And, can we expect to hear a lot of new stuff? Give us a little bit of the behind the scenes of the tour.
Yeah, it's called the Fall Semester Tour for those collegiate and studious people out there. Our homie Sunflower Dead, they're actually going to be out on tour with us. They have a new album coming out. And it was something that we just kind of talked about, I guess a couple months ago. They had an album coming out. We got new music that's coming out, so we wanted to just go out and refresh people with who we are and, just kind of go back out and knock some of the rust off before we drop a new album. So it's kind of what this is, man. It's preparation for that. We do have a new jam that's coming out right before the tour starts, so we'll be playing that joker while we're out there too. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, I'm really excited for it. It's been a long time since we've done something like this.
So where are you at in the music release process? I know you've got the one single out right now, and you kind of alluded to another one. How far along into the recording process are we?
We're pretty much there. We just have to ultimately put the package together, finish some of the artwork. We're just trying to decide, excuse me, what we want to do with it. At the end of the day, it's they're just ready to go. We just have to hit the button.
So, I mentioned the one tune is out there right now, the Call It Like It Is tune, and folks that may have seen it are probably enjoying that music video. Tell us a little bit about the making of that video.
Man, we with that song right there, it's kind of funny with the artwork. George's dad actually drew the artwork for the single, so it kind of spawned the idea of the music video. But it was Tombstone's the one that's got Val Kilmer and Bill Paxton and Kurt Russell. Is that the movie?
I'm not good at the Western genre,
okay.
so I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tombstone. So I was like, man, I kind of want to do this Tombstone style thing. But so that's kind of where it came from. It was more fun than anything. It was all green screened. I think there was 58 different screens that were used for it. But it was it was a trip, man. We actually shot that video twice too. Because the first footage was scrapped, and the first version of it, which is unfortunate that we lost the footage, had a bunch of our some fans had come out to it and stuff like that. So it would have been really cool, but we did the best that we could. We actually shot the second version of the video, which is the video now. We did that in about 3 hours.
Wow, that's hard to believe, and I had no idea. Would not have thought that was a green screen video. That's interesting to note.
Yeah, no, it totally is, man. So that's all. I guess we did our job then in doing that. So that's cool, man.
So, hey, I did want to ask you this. Being from North Carolina, how'd y'all make out through the storm? And how are things back in the home state, as they say?
Just left North Carolina. Where I live is in Mooresville, North Carolina, about 20 minutes north of Charlotte. So we're about 3.5 hours inland. Charlotte got, I think, around 13 to 15 inches of rain up at my house, which again is only about 20 miles north of Charlotte. We didn't get too much rain. I wasn't home for the hurricane, but my roommate said the power was out for all day Sunday. So we were very fortunate. There are a lot of people on the coast that, man, they got devastated. I can't even imagine what they were going through still right now. I mean, I think there's still hundreds of thousands of people without power, so that's terrible.
Yeah, we were thinking about all our North Carolina friends and bands and those just living there during that experience, and you guys came to mind for sure. So, hey, I may have asked you this once before, but I don't think I asked you on the air, so, reflect back a little bit on Shiprock. We have a lot of Shiprock folks that listen to the show, and we've been on 6 or 7 of those things, so reflect back on that experience a little bit.
Shipwrecked was one of the coolest experiences that we had. They gave us the time to come onto the boat. We did. As soon as we step on the boat, they're playing Another Lost Year song. So it's like super surreal, everything, and then you're seeing all these people that are excited to see you. And you think to yourself, you're like, man, these people have taken a week and a half off their day jobs, spent X amount of dollars to just go on this ship and see rock shows. And it's incredible, man. Like, it sells out so fast. And I mean, I can't even really put into words what it's ultimately like, but it was great. We were playing in the back lounge there, and I'm thinking, well, I don't know how many people venture back there, but when we got up there, the room's full and people are singing louder than we can play. You're rocking with the ship. Like, I can remember while you're playing, man, you can literally feel the ship moving. So it's an interesting thing to kind of adapt to, but just mingling with people. I mean, I totally fangirled with Ben Burnley and the Breaking Benjamin crew. So it's just, it's really cool to see, you're all stuck right there. There's no hiding. You can't go anywhere. You're all on the same boat. And it was it was a moment in time, man. And I would give anything to be able to do it again. So it was incredible.
Hey, I've known you a long time now, and you've been doing this forever. And I don't know how is there songs that you were just like kind of tired of playing? I mean, I know you love all your music, but when you get a band that's been a band as long as yours, people are going to want to hear certain songs. Are there any you're just kind of tired of?
No, I mean, we try and rotate up the set list a lot, probably more so than anything. Like, there's just songs that people are like, they want us to play, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know how to play that song anymore, Or, we have 50 plus songs recorded that are out there for people. So, I mean, that's a lot of music. We'll be 8 years old next April, so it's a lot. 8 years, and we're constantly. That's not even the songs that are recorded and just never released. So it's a lot of stuff to comprehend. I struggle mostly with lyrics because there's like key words that you have to hit in the song that if you don't hit, it'll totally throw off what verse you're in and things like that. But no, I wouldn't say I never get tired of playing these songs. I love these songs. They are a lot of fun. Some you can't do on day 10 in a row of playing, so you put those earlier into the days.
Hey, so, a while back, you guys did the one, I'm going to admit to you, the first time I heard the cover tune, the country tune, I actually I didn't know it wasn't your tune, because I'm not a country music guy, so I never heard that song before. I'm talking, of course, about Cop Car. Now, do you know, are there any bands out there have covered you guys? Have you ever found a person that's covered your guys' tunes yet?
Yeah, actually, man, there's a couple bands we play with that do pretty decent jobs of covering our stuff. War on the Inside, Writing on the Wall. There used to be a band out of Indiana that they did several of our songs, and sometimes we'd play with them, and I'd go up and do it, and they'd be like, well, have to play our songs after too. But it's always interesting when that happens. But there's this one girl who's like in the car. I kind of crack up a little bit, but she's in her car. And it's like she lives in her car, and it's come and gone, and she does a very interesting take on it. But it's really cool. It's super humbling to see that people think that much of our songs, because I mean, when I cover songs, it's because I really like the song. Like I just started playing it because it was fun to play. So it's super awesome that people do that.
So we know you're out on tour right now. I guess what are the big highlights coming up? So we got an album coming out. Is there? And I can't remember if you said this at start. Another video in the works for some upcoming music? Any chance?
We just shot a video 2 weeks ago, and it should be coming out. Again, it'll all be coming out right before tour starts. The album obviously won't be coming out until later on. We're kind of talking to the record label, just deciding what we want to do as far as releasing it, if we want to do it independently, which direction we're going to go. But we are releasing new music. I would say probably next week, within 10 days for sure.
So, hey, again, haven't known you a while. I don't know if I know the answers. You might have alluded to it. What's your, guilty pleasure musically that people may not know about? Are you listening to, some hardcore gangster rap or some, what are you listening to that might surprise us?
I do listen to a like hardcore rap. So that's funny you say that.
I just pulled that out of a hat too, by the way. I didn't actually know that. I just
no, I really do. This I'm not in the Eminem MGK thing. Like it's a total publicity stunt, I feel. But you know, like I'm talking, what was Meek Millie, like G Herbo. I mean, I listen to some straight up hood rap, like straight hood. People they're like, what are you listening to right now? So it's cool. I also love country music. Like you catch me listening to country music more than anything. Those are actually two extreme opposites right there. But I listen to them both.
Well, hey, man, people can go out there and pick up Call It Like It Is, I believe, right now on iTunes, and there's new music in the works, and the tour's out there. Oh, I know one more thing I wanted to ask you. Any special packages or anything on this tour, or just come see the show and buy some cool merch from you guys? What's the best thing?
It's just kind of like a refresher for everything. We want to get back out and let people know we're still alive. Shake some hands. Do the old politician run before we drop a new album. But we'll have some merch out there. But not new music won't be able to be purchased out there. But if you don't have Alien Architect, come out and grab it. But we will be playing some new music. And it's just it's a fun show. Sunflower Dead. These guys are amazing. We've toured with them before. We toured together with Head PE. So these guys are really cool, man. They're a super group too. They've been around. They got some killer members in there.
Well, Clinton, man, good friend of the Marmy Rock Show. We wish you luck and absolute safety on the road out there as you make your way around the country. Go check out Another Lost Year on their fall semester tour. Clinton, thanks so much for being here on the show, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. We're coming for them golden horns again. I want you to know.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you could repeat. You just never know. It's not against the rules. So.
Yeah, no. Awesome, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all you do for music, and to all the listeners out there, man. Just keep listening and believing.
Oh, man, thanks so much.